Hey, welcome to this video. It's Sarah here. In this particular video, I just want to show you how to access the course and program information and how to edit that on your Wix site. Okay. So, what you're going to want to do is open up your dashboard for your website. And because we've added the course and programs feature to your site. Now on the left-hand side of the menu, you'll see there's like a section here that says online programs. And you're just going to go ahead and click on the programs tab. And this is kind of going to be your overview for where your online programs and courses are. So you can see here that you will be able to create a new one, and then you can customize how it looks on your app, which is pretty neat. And then right here, you can see we have the first course. And what you'll do in order to edit this is you can click on these three dots right here, and you can click on edit settings. Okay, so this is where I want you to go in and you'll be able to edit all of the information. So let's click on the first one here, which is basic info. You can see this is where you'll name the course. You'll give it a short description, which will be visible to the public. You can give it a category, and then you're also going to upload a very short video. You could upload or, do something very simple, like make some kind of like a Canva thing to be able to do. So we'll go ahead and click that. Okay, and then what you'll see here is this is the actual like program page. Okay, so once I've like pulled the actual program up, um, once you have the information edited here, there will be a picture here and everything like that. You'll be able to see all of the participants. This is where you can add and edit the content, which I just really quick want to give you an overview of what that looks like. So there are two different sections to your online Wix course. Those are your overview or your sections. As you can see, these are the ones sticking far out to the left. And then they kind of have these little submenus, which are called, in here, they're called steps. They're also going to be known as modules. They're known as lessons, whatever you want to call it. Those are your lessons in your course. So you're going to organize it by section, and then you're going to have your lessons. Okay. Now, if you want, you can either go here to click on add, and you can either add a step, which is a lesson, or you can add a section, which is like, hey, this is sections are useful if you're grouping content under like, hey, this is what I want you to do in phase one, or hey, this is all pertaining to this particular topic. That is how you can utilize sections. Now, when you actually go in here to edit a section or an introduction, let's go ahead and delete this one. Okay, so if you have an introduction that you want them to start with, okay, we'll call this intro. Okay, so we're going to say start here, introduction. This is where you can add the image. Now, the next thing that you're going to be able to do is you can add a video. So let's say you have uploaded your video to like Vimeo, so people can't embed it, they can't copy it, they can't download it. You could embed it via Vimeo. You can also embed it via Facebook or YouTube, or you can upload the video directly from your computer. Now, I will tell you that if you are uploading your videos directly to Wix, they are going to have like essentially a meter of how much content is able to be hosted on the site. And that's where that number that correlates to your specific Ascend plan matters. So if you see in some of those pricing plans where it says like, hey, we'll host up to 2 hours of content or 10 hours of content or whatever, that's what this pertains to. Is if you are uploading content directly to their site and they're the ones hosting the content, that matters. Sometimes I have seen where if you upload the videos directly to Wix, it can also affect the site speed, where it can get a little bit laggy because it's got a lot of stuff on it. So just something to consider. Personally, I would prefer to embed my videos either from YouTube, Vimeo, or Facebook. It's just easier to have it hosted somewhere else and to put it on the site. So that's where you can add in like a video. You can also, if you want, you can add in audio files. Okay, so if you want people to be able to listen on the go or download or whatever, you can do that. You can embed URLs. Let's say one of the course creators slash coaches that I've worked with, she has a playlist, a private playlist, I believe on Spotify or SoundCloud or something, that is only for her specific program members. So she embeds this private playlist into her course and she has them listen to that. So maybe that's an alternative option that you want to do. It's kind of cool. You can do that as well. You can also upload files. So maybe you want to upload studies or documents, or you want to give them something to download, like a workbook or whatever. That's where the files would go. Then this right here is where you're actually typing your welcome message. Yay, hi, and you're waiting or whatever. Then down here, you can see that the different options you have to add. Let's go over those. You have the ability to add an image in there. So let's say you wanted to say like, hey, welcome to my thing. I would probably make things smaller. When you add an image, you have the ability to put this in the middle of the lesson, in the left-hand side, all the way to the right. You get the drift. You can add a gallery. You can add a divider in there. So let's say that you're, writing stuff and then you want to add a little divider. You can insert HTML codes in here if there's different things that you're looking to embed in your lesson. You can also add a video. So let's say that you want to add another video here. You can absolutely do that. You can add a product from your Wix store. So maybe in the middle of your course, you're like, my favorite products that I recommend. You can then also link to those. You can add events, a booking service, a button. Okay, so maybe you're like, hey, join. Maybe you want to say like, let's see, what does this say? Why is this being weird? Settings. Okay, join our private community here. Okay, and then you would add the link in there, tell Google to ignore this link, or you could not. Then you can obviously mess around with the design if you want to. You could do the background, you could do like a different color. Let's see, we could do a different color for the background of the button if we wanted, and click save. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot of different things that you can do that you can add into your actual lessons. Okay, you can add in a GIF. GIFs are super fun. Like, I love adding GIFs to all my stuff. if you've ever taken a course with me or we've ever done anything, yeah, I definitely add a lot of GIFs in for sure. Okay, so that is what you can do. You can upload files. You can, there you go. Now, the section dripping, this is where you only allow them access after like a certain amount of days, or if you're like, okay, after day number 2, we're going to put this content out or this content. Dripping your content can be really effective in my personal feeling. Like, if you're doing a program that you only want like, hey, this is day 1, this will be available day 2, this is day 3, this is day 4, this is day 5, day 6, day 7, whatever, and you want that content to be particularly spaced out and people can only come back once a day and they can't binge the content, etc., you can drip the content out. Or you can also choose to make your content available. So that way, hey, maybe you have somebody that's like, I want to get as much done as I can. Completely up to you on whether you want to use that feature or not. So then we're going to go ahead and click on save. So that is how to edit your content, a very brief overview of how to kind of like set up the course. And that's it. So if you have any questions, obviously feel free to reach out, let me know. But that's it. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.